Hi, I'm Dan Raywood at IT Security Guru. Today with Luca Simonelli, who's VP and GM for EMEA at Lastline. A new company to probably some of our viewers and readers here at IT Security Guru. Tell us a bit about what Lastline do and what your product or solution is.
Yeah, sure. Lastline, it's a very interesting company. We're based in the Bay Area, in Redwood Shores, but the R&D is in Santa Barbara, and it's made out of a research project at UCSB, TU Vienna, and Northeastern University in Boston in 2005. At the time, it was about tackling the new botnets. This is what the research project was about, and we came out with very useful tools that are used by hundreds of thousands of users from all over the world now, that are called Anubis and WebAware. And basically the creators of Anubis and WebAware have created Lastline in 2011, which, if you wish, is a kind of commercial embodiment of those very popular tools. And it's about tackling the advanced malware, the advanced persistent threat, zero-day and targeted attacks.
Sure. What we've been talking about just now is about the whole concept of virtual execution, of sandboxing. What's your approach to this solution? Because we've seen other companies offer, virtual execution on premise, for example. How is your product different from theirs?
Right. Now that's an interesting question. So the traditional sandboxes that we see out there are taking a very standard approach, where there's basically the CPU that on top they have the hypervisor that hosts the operating systems that runs the malware. And with that, the hypervisor is capable to detect the interactions between the malware and the operating systems. So the system calls the macro activities of the malicious object. And they can miss a lot of what is happening in memory, like evasive techniques, trying to evade what the sandbox is trying to detect. Our approach is radically different. So instead of having a hypervisor, we have what we call a CPU emulator, which runs the operating systems that host the malware. In this case, we are capable to track every single instruction of the code at low level, and this gives us a very high visibility in what the malware is trying to attempt. For example, if the malware trying to stall, like doing nothing for 5-10 minutes, we are able to detect this empty loop, and we force the execution. We quit the malware, we force the execution of the other part of the code. So that's give us a very high visibility on what into the malware, what the malware is trying to attempt.
Yeah, I think what you mentioned before was about the idea if the code is designed to sleep or not execute for maybe 5 to 10 minutes after it's been delivered on the network. That's one of the things you're offering as a subscription service. So people just subscribe to this rather than buy a product or a solution.
Right. The business model is very simple. It's per user per year. We don't care how many egress points the customer has or what's the bandwidth, whatever. Just very simple. And the sensor itself that we deploy to the network, it's a lightweight sensor that is just $2,000–3,000 box.
Great. Okay, that's good news. Well, I'm sure we'll hear much more about Lastline, and this won't be the last one on them. For IT Security Guru, I'm Dan Raywood.